Right, so today we are building a rustic house-ish. So we're just going to start off by clearing us land. I'm going to hopefully make it into a city, and I'll put up a download on Planet Minecraft every time I'm finished. So we're just making this all into grass here. If you're wondering what texture pack I'm using Toku Creative, and it's got like some custom blocks in, and some of them don't work, so yeah. I'm going to use as less custom blocks as possible, so those of you who don't use the texture pack can also see the actual build. So now I'm adding in a road and I'm putting in some paths just to make it look a bit real. I'm just deciding what the hell to put there, so I chose stone as it looked the best with the texture pack I'm using. The download for the texture pack will be in the description as well. So I start off by building the walls of the house, and I do it with stone bricks and iron fences. So I just think of a design to do and get on with that. So now I make a driveway and paths into the house, which I add here. It was a tricky thing to do because I wasn't really too sure what the hell to actually build there. So now I'm just rotating it over it just to make my life easier and quicker. And I add some doorways to the house, trying to decide what looks good. So I just at the end decided to just have it like that, which I thought looked the best. I made the actual pathways that go into the house. And I clear up some more land so I can make my house as big as I need it. Now I'm just rotating all the, what's it called, walls, so it can make it easier for me. I just make them a bit bigger. And then we're done with them after we finish the back entrance. In case we ever want to go onto that sea or swamp over there. So now I get my main blocks for the house, and I start pillars with logs and make some nice archways for the windows, make from stone and stone brick steps. I put the glass panes in the middle of them, and I put a nice big main window here. I just do a bit of the top window also. So I thought it came along nicely at this point, and I now add a single floor without like a top bit, and we just put a roof onto this one after it's done. It's very symmetrical, so yeah. All the side is the same as the other side, except for the back and front, they're not both the same. So I do that roof there, and add a pathway and a door there, just playing around with the design for the doorway so it looks good. I end up with that one. So we repeat the same side onto here. I do the start of this side also. So I'm using spruce wood for the floor, and I add these steps for a banister kind of thing. I think that's really cool. And I finish off the top floor with some pillars going up onto the roof. Now I finished the back side of the house, but I also add a bit coming out the back now, just to make the top floor more bigger, use up some space in the outside area. So I go for singular windows there, as I think it gives it more effect on the doorways for this side. And I also add a balcony here, as it was odd to the other sides. And I just paste in that side. And finish off the back to make it windows line up with the front ones. Ish. I add a chimney here for a fireplace at the bottom, just to make it look more nicer. And now I put on the roof, which is pretty much the final bit of the house, and also the bottom floor after this. So now I do the floor and put in the doors at the bottom of the house and the doors on the top of the house and make a staircase. And I decided to have it here as it would look quite nice looking through the window. have to destroy that, otherwise it'll look, well, it'll be in the way. And I make the room walls here for the main living room kind of thing, where there will be a fire. And I make a fire here. And that is the end of the video, guys. I'll see you in the next part where we will be finishing it. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.